Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here before you and I'm trying to work out an Assamese cuisine or Assamese recipe which is known as Dailor Khaar. It's a vegetarian recipe and it's very popular in this part of Assam, or in fact the entire Assam. So we call it mati dail, or in fact this is the urad dal, which is I had soaked the urad dal for around overnight. In fact around 6-7 hours is fine. And sometimes if you really want it very early and in an urgent manner, you can always soak it for 2 hours at least in hot water, steaming hot water, and then this is how we have it. I have however kept some of the covers intact, right, so that we have a different flavor altogether. We can always use it without the covers as well and completely white. So first things what we're going to do is that I'm going to take a pressure cooker and then put it to around 5 whistles. So I'll put it inside the pressure cooker with some water and some salt and very basic things like around 5 pods of garlic and a small inch, in fact it's you can say it's a big inch of ginger. So these two are going in together, and we're putting some water, so much so that we can have around 5 whistles and it doesn't dry up. This mati dailor khaar is a very popular recipe in Assam, so I thought I should share it with you. I'm putting some salt according to taste. We can always adjust the salt later, but now what we need to do is that we are not using any turmeric. In alkaline curries or khars, we do not use the turmeric because then it has a reddish color which we normally don't like, and in fact in khaar, very simple thing, we do not use turmeric. So I'll put it on fire and then we will wait for around 5 whistles and then we'll get going working out on the khaar. We can do one more thing. We can add some, these are papaya cubes that we can add in here, and then when it's put into boil, and then of course we can always alternate it with some other vegetables of your choice. Like sometimes we also put in the jackfruit seed or kothal guti. That will also give a different flavor to this khaar altogether. So now we'll put it on flame and then of course we'll wait for another 5 whistles. So after 5 whistles, my pressure cooker is ready. I've put the flame, the karai on flame, and I'll just drop in around 1.5 teaspoons of mustard oil, and then we'll let it heat up while we check what's happened to the condition of the dal. So this is how the dal will look after the pressures. So while we have to however wait for the the mustard oil to really heat up, and then we put in 1 dry chili, red chili, 1 bay leaf, and then some panch puran, the speciality of 5 mixed spices from Assam and Bengal. Right? And now we'll also put in the, say, 1 chopped onion. All of these will go into making of the khaar, the speciality from Assam. I think people from outside Assam should try out this recipe. If you really love it, because whenever we talk about non-vegetarians having vegetarian food, the options become very less. However, I know there are so many varieties of vegetarian food. But when we talk about, because we basically are non-vegetarians, sometimes it becomes difficult for us to cook vegetarian food. So this is a nice option. We are just letting the onion glisten up, and it gets a nice shiny color, and then immediately we'll put in the boiled matter from the pressure cooker. So all the dal will be stripped out from the pressure cooker, and then we will wait for it to boil. So whatever's remaining, we'll put some water and then put it into the karai. See, the problem, or in fact the benefit of Assamese cuisine is it's very simple. The minimal of ingredients, and it comes out very tasty. So you can see how the dal looks now, right? Colorless, and it looks like, alright, it's not very attractive also. So now we're going to make it attractive by the use of one thing, which is the baking soda, or it will make it very, very alkaline after that, and that is the khar. Normally people from Assam, they also use the khar, kola khar, what we call kola khar is made from banana leaves, bhimkol, right, that particular type of banana. But when we are talking about in the cities, we normally people like us, like we want it all very easy, we can always opt out of it and use the baking soda. So I've been trying to give the baking soda. If you have watched my other recipes on khar, you must have seen that I normally make it according to the amount of soda that will go in is decided by the curry. So here I am putting the first teaspoon. See how it's coming up very nicely frothy, and then I think another half will be okay. So now we will see how the entire dish will really become mushed up and nice and frothy, and then we'll wait for it to really intermingle with the dal and the papaya, and then we'll have a homogeneous mixture, and that will be the end of the recipe. So we'll wait like this, we'll cover it and let it go for, we'll also slow down the flame and let it go for say 5 minutes. So this has been cooking for 5 minutes, and let's see the color has changed, and we can see the dal is very nicely mixing up. So the consistency of course will be a little liquidy because we're going to have it with steamed rice. Now let me first taste how it is, and then we will check for the salt. We'll need salt, so we'll put some salt. I think here that will be fine, I guess. Yes, right. And then one main ingredient which is left off is we're going to have some garlic, around 10 pods of garlic. I have smashed it and put it. This comes at the end of the recipe. We just have to throw in the pods of garlic mashed up. If you remember, we already used garlic when you boiled it. So garlic is one. With all its the properties of medicine there, medicinal properties. Garlic is used in a we are really using a lot of garlic. I think it will be very, very healthy also. So now let me check with the garlic gone in, with the the salt there. You can just take off the scum there. However, I guess the scum can be removed, and of course we're going to remove this red chili there. It has done its work, and too much of it will make it really, really spicy. So removing a little bit of scum that's there, and then we'll see now again taste for the the salt there. And that's perfect. I think we can add one chili, or just for the kick there. So we'll use one chili. I've chosen a red one because the red will shine out, and I think if I use green then someone might accidentally bite into it. So just leaving open the red one. Alright, and then we will just give it a stir, right? And then let's look at how beautifully it has come out. The color is unique. The dal has mashed up. We have left some of the covers, which makes it more, tasty. So let's have, or tastier. And you should go for it. It's lovely. It's so yummy. And khar is always yummy. At least for Assamese people, khar itself is a very, very yummy dish. And some people also given mutton pieces here if they want to make it non-vegetarian. That's an entirely different recipe, but people in my house, they all like it like this vegetarian one, and they enjoy it for lunch with steamed rice. So now dish it out, and there's one more thing left after I dish it out. So that's dished out, and now comes the special ingredient, raw mustard oil. You might find it strange, but that's what will give you the right feeling of the khar. So Here's my dish of Urad Dal Khaar or Mati Dailor Khaar, Urad Dal Khaar curry. So you can have it with, as I told you, steam rice. Do try out this recipe there. You'll love it, and of course I can't wait to have it with steam rice. Give a thumbs up, and of course do subscribe to my channel if you have